people call it a comeback, but I think a comeback is when you've really left. And then you come back when you disappear, and I don't think I've really gone anywhere.
In July 2007, it was announced that Janet Jackson had signed a new recording contract with Island Records after her 5-album deal with Virgin was fulfilled following the release of her album 20YO. Originally, Janet wanted to go on tour in support of that album. However, Island executives were keen for her to record new music instead. Let's take a look at the roller coaster ride that was Janet Jackson's Discipline. With the label now demanding a new album, plans for a 20YO tour were cancelled, with Janet stating that she and her team were in full-blown tour rehearsals at that point and had to shut everything down to go into the studio.
I'm looking forward to it. Because I know I'm going to be huffing and puffing. 3 years? I've been dancing 3 years.
So much better, I'm for you, so much better, I'm for you.
For the new album, Janet worked with producers such as Rodney Jerkins, aka Darkchild, Jermaine Dupri, Neo, Stargate, Tricky Stewart and The Dream, with Rodney Jerkins producing a majority of the songs. Janet's longtime producers Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis did not contribute to the project. The album was recorded during a 6-month period and executive produced by Jermaine Dupri and Janet. Janet would not write or co-write any of the songs for the album, which was a departure from her usual practice of co-writing and producing all of the material for her records.
I actually enjoy being in the studio, but there are moments when I get frustrated, moments when you get tired or when you're sick, and it can become tedious at times.
Just say 1, 2.
1, 2,
Yeah,
1, 2,
every year
1,
only
2, 1, 2.
different.
Can you sing all the other notes out so I can hear what that one is? And down through emotion like a roller coaster. Is that it?
Yeah.
Down through emotions like a roller coaster. You have to be patient. There are moments when you write a song and you created all these different parts, and then you sit back and realize, okay, now I've created this, now I've got to sing all these different pieces and parts and melodies and harmonies and backgrounds and leads and doubles and answers, and so it can become tedious, and it seems like you're really not getting anywhere work-wise, but you really are, and you're building and building all these different layers to make this piece of work, this piece of art.
This can't be good. This can't be good. No, this can't be good. No, this can't be good.
I guess I'm gonna see you in rehearsal next.
Janet spent 2 days working on photos for the album cover and CD booklet.
Kiss my forehead, up out of bed, off to start your day. Here in bed I stay, thinking about last night, playing in my mind. When you touch me there, ooh, it feels so right. Then into sin.
These photos are for the album, the new album. The first 2 days I worked with photographers, CD and frame, for the album cover and the CD booklets. I had a wonderful time working with them. I didn't know they were so famous. They're really famous photographers. And they're very, very good at what they do. And Kenneth was the stylist.
I'm here styling Janet for her new album. Well, I had 4 assistants on the shoot. We spent 10 days pulling the shoot together. Just getting the rack of clothes together. We're shooting about 3 stories with 2 different photographers. And the other photographer is Mark Liddell, who lives in LA.
Years ago, like 10 years ago, Mark and I worked together, and we worked together before we did something for Princess Diana. All of her jewelry that was to be, I think, auctioned off. I had her necklace around my arm. That's how I wore her beautiful sapphire and diamond necklace.
Sugar.
And then,
give me some black in the eye.
how did I know that was me? The sweetest thing in here, right? You see, that was so natural. Sugar.
Come on, sugar.
What am I wanting?
Black
What
in
do
the
you?
eye.
I actually don't like being photographed. And that's because, this is gonna sound really silly, but I can't be more honest. I don't like being stared at. Now how crazy is that? I'm in the wrong profession. Go figure. Not that long ago, I would say in the past maybe 7 years, got comfortable with the photographer knowing that he's looking at me through his camera and the assistant.
Sexy, do you like my style? Yeah, that's sexy, sexy, sexy. Like I rock it down. Yeah, that's sexy, sexy, sexy. You can work me out. Yeah, that's sexy, sexy, sexy. Let me show you how. Yeah, that's sexy, sexy, sexy. Before we go any more further, let me put you up on a secret.
See, this is sinful. These are Louboutins, my favorite shoe designer. One of my favorites, I should say. $1,000. Wet. Just soaked. Look at that. Just soaked. That's sinful. Oh my God, this feels good. I'm in heaven right now. Ooh, this feels
Is this good? It's not too hot?
No, I love it. The things you go through, I know I look crazy right now, right? For a shoe. Are we ready?
Yeah. I did it.
Hair and makeup, it all depends on what it is, what it's for, what the kind of look that you're going for. Sometimes it could be very short, and then sometimes we could take all day with it. It all depends what you want, and sometimes it gets to that point, so you really gotta love what it is that you do, and I do, to be able to sit in that chair. My butt gets sore sometimes though from sitting so many hours, but I like it. I like the end result, always. A lot of requests that you get for photographs are for Europe and things like that. So, and I always never have enough, which I'm already out of photos. And then they want another, whatever looks for the Middle East or for America or South America. So before you know it, and you need photographs for your actual CD booklet. So before you know it, all your photographs are gone. That's why it's important to me to try to do as many setups as possible. You should be able to carry me back to the
carry.
No, can you?
Yeah. Strong out
Too
too.
weak.
Please.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, this is slimy.
All right, well, there you have it, photo shoots.
We want to talk about the record a little bit, Discipline.
Sure.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about the record. How did it come together? Who did you work with on this album?
I worked with, I think, maybe 5 different producers. Tricky and Dream did a song. Stargate did a song. Neo did 3 songs. Jermaine did 4 songs. And Rodney Jerkins did 4 songs.
You and Jermaine Dupree are the executive producers of this record.
Yes.
How'd you pick the songs? I'm sure you had a lot to choose from.
There was a lot to choose from, and I had heard that there were producers that heard I was getting ready to go into the studio, and they wanted to be a part of the next album. So they wanted to submit songs that they had written for me. So it was really about picking what sounded like classic me, with a modern twist, and I think that's what you get on this album. You guys have to hear Discipline. That's an incredible song. You didn't get to that one. Gotta hear it.
There's more in store, is what we're saying. Now, also, this gentleman would like to express his love. Now listen, Discipline.
Yes.
What does it mean to you in your life, in work and in play?
Discipline has a lot of different meanings for me, and this is the reason why I wanted the album to be titled Discipline. I think the most important would be in my work, my focus, to have done what I've done for as long as I have, and thank God to have been as successful as I have. You have to be very disciplined, and I've had that instilled in me since I was a baby, watching my brothers being successful when I was 2 years old, and seeing what hard work and discipline and focus where that gets you. In play, I'll go this direction. In play, I love tennis. There's discipline in my workouts with my tennis. There's discipline in.
You don't get to wear those shoes when you play tennis.
No, I don't. In dance, I love dancing, and that's playful for me. So there's a lot of discipline in rehearsing, which I left the kids back at home rehearsing today to be with you guys.
Now, you've got a song on this record called Rock With You.
Yes.
Where have I heard that title before?
I don't know, some guy that thinks he can dance and sing. My brother Mike. Yeah.
Are you hoping that title is going to be kind of a lucky charm, sprinkle some of that?
It would be nice. I think it's a wonderful song. Jermaine and Neo did that song. It's incredible.
And listening to this record, you know, there's a connection to the other records you've made. It seems to me that love and sex are the great themes of your records running through you. Would you agree?
Yes.
That's it? That's all I'm getting is a yes?
Well, you asked me if I agreed.
Well,
I'm in agreement
where does that
with
come
you.
from? Why is that? Why return to those subjects?
Because I love love and I love sex.
And next roll camera, please. And play back, please.
Lights in darks in my Asian persuasion. I got this all. That's why these girls ask me so sexy. Do you like my style? Yeah, sexy, sexy, sexy. Like I walk it down. Yeah, sexy, sexy, sexy. You can work me out. Yeah, sexy, sexy, sexy. Let me show you how. Yeah, sexy, sexy, sexy. So here's a demonstration, a peep show tonight. My body's an exhibition.
My name's Sam, and I'm trying to make Janet Jackson's new video for her song Feedback.
Crank it up, give it to me, come on. Crank it up, give it to me, come on. I'm gonna feedback, 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 feedback. Skin box in my Asian persuasion. I got it all. Let's let these girls out here hate me.
feel?
It's gonna be really cool. Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Yeah?
Because it's all stretched.
Yeah.
And no heel in my shoes. Absolutely adore him. I think he's very talented, very creative. He has such wonderful energy, and I love how passionate he is about what it is that he does. He gets so excited, and he loves dance.
You can work me out. Let me show you how. Before we go any more further, let me put you up on a secret, babe. I got novelties, so appeasing. Feed my fetish, please. Satisfy me, babe. Come like a guitar on my amplifier. When you hear some feedback, keep going, take it higher. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on. I'm gonna
I choreographed it and Ed Moore choreographed it, and you know, we're just always inspired by song. I had to put in odd shapes, type of choreography, awkward, in order to make sense with this futuristic video.
Janet told me that she really likes kind of very graphic, futuristic aesthetics, and she gave me a couple of references. Well, she told me that she wanted to involve her choreographer in it and spoke about the dance. So with just the vague brief about it being futuristic, I took it from there.
I feel like we are the gods of the solar system. Janet is
rebels.
goddess.
Do you like my style? Like I rock you down. You can work me out. Let me show you how.
Basically, the concept of the video is us in the universe, and we're kind of wrecking shop a little bit, kind of busting up planets and rearranging the universe as we see it, or as I see it.
If you can imagine there's a parallel universe where Janet and her gang of friends are basically jumping from planet to planet as if they were jumping from a fence to a car to a lamppost, like Le Parkour, like the French gang who run and jump around the city.
The whole energy of it, I mean, it is of the future, the new video feedback, but it's moody.
Do you like my style? Like I rock it down. You can work me out.
Quiet on the set.
Janet's hot.
This is our first day, and we were shooting all the big choreography stuff, the group choreography, I should say. You haven't heard that all day until I started talking, right?
Feedback video. Yeah.
Like a first day period. So something like a guitar on my amplifier.
Perfection is expection.
That's right.
That's why it's gonna look so good today and tomorrow because of the way the rehearsals went.
Keep going, take it higher. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on. I'm gonna break it up, give it to me, come on.
Sometimes it takes a very long time for makeup in here on video shoots, as I'm pulling my hair out of my face now. Hair all on the floor, curling iron on the floor. That's every shoot they do. But it's not you know what? I think to get the perfection that they do, you can't be neat about it. You're just busy in your work, right?
I think it took like a good 40 minutes total.
They did like a base color, like a foundation, and then they touched it up, and then they airbrushed it on, and then they touched that up with the base color and stuff.
Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on. I'm gonna
Roll camera, please, and playback, please.
shapes, the silhouette's really good here. That's the planets shooting up.
Right.
You know at the end when you do your
Right.
ball dance and you finish and you go feedback, oh! And you shoot up and all the planets go.
We're gonna do a quick rehearsal just for Janet with the music. 1 second, please.
That's the spot.
Thank you guys. See you tomorrow, first day down. Ready for day 2. Wicka, 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 wicka.
Today's day 2 of the feedback shoot and it's going amazing. Choreography looked amazing. Every dancer's hitting it. Janet Jackson style.
Yes, it's the first shot for me of the day. Yeah, they didn't think I would get ready so soon today, but the second day is always much easier because we had to cut the holes in the right position for my fringe, as Sam calls it, and my ponytail. That took a minute. We had to alter the border of the hole of my latex cutout base.
Never flipped off of a planet before. It's kind of cool.
It's not difficult wearing a hard. It just feels like you have on a diaper. We're supposed to be done at 1:45 a.m., which means we'll probably be done at 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's 12:18 in the morning.
That is the best go faster wall perfect I have ever seen.
Amazing. Okay, we good. Thank you
so much, Janet. That is awesome.
That's a wrap for Janet.
Guys,
That's a wrap. This is a wrap, and see you soon. Bye.
Give it to me, come on. I'm gonna feedback, feedback, oh, feedback, feedback, oh. Feedback.
On the 12th of December 2007, lead single Feedback was released. The track was written by Rodney Jerkins, Dance DeMille, Taslima Yazin and LaShawn Daniels and produced by Rodney Jerkins and DeMille. Feedback received acclaim from music critics who praised its dance sound and contrast from previous album 20YO. It reached number 19 on the US Billboard Hot 100, becoming her highest peaking single since Someone to Call My Lover in 2001. Internationally, Feedback reached number 5 in Greece, as well as number 8 in Slovakia. In Japan, it peaked at number 14. It peaked within the top 20 in Norway and New Zealand, whilst reaching number 21 in Finland, number 22 in Brazil, 32 in Ireland, and the top 40 in France, Denmark and Germany. In Australia and the UK, it was much less successful, peaking at numbers 50 and 114 respectively. However, it did manage to peak at number 14 on the UK R&B chart.
My style, like a bucket down. You could work me out. Let me show you how. Let me put you up on a secret table. I got novelties, so appeasing. Feel my fetish, please. Satisfy me, baby. I can tell that my amplifier. When you hear some feedback, keep going, take it higher. Give it to me, come on. Feedback, 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 feedback. Give it to me, come on. Give it to me, come on. Feedback, 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 feedback. Look at how I whip my spine, got you feeling all hypnotized. I got a body like a CO5, make a villain wanna test drive, but I'm so feel again, find another chick better than I'm here. 'Cause my swag is serious, I'm feeling like a straight period. Come on, let me hear you. Y'all know the lyrics. Come on. Oh, let me hear you. What you gonna do?
The title is racy, but some of the lyrics, title is discipline, but some of the lyrics are pretty racy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attracted to that? Do you like the edge?
I write about life experiences. So that's it's not the first time I've done this. It seems like everyone's really focusing on that. But I think they got a glimpse of it with Funny How Time Flies, just a little bit, that sensual side, which was the Control album. Then again with Some Days Tonight on Rhythm Nation. And then there was the Janet album that really celebrated my womanhood and my sensual side. And the whole album was like that. If, Anytime, Any Place. And then there was Velvet Rope as well with Rope Burn and other songs.
So it's always been you?
Yeah.
You always write your own material?
On this album, yes, in the past, yes, lyrics, melodies, but with this album, it was different for me.
Because?
Because the record company had told me that there were producers that knew that I was going back into the studio, and they wanted to work with me. And they wrote songs for me and wanted to submit the songs and wanted me to give a listen. So I started listening, and there was stuff that I loved, so I started picking songs and started recording them, and more kept coming in, and before I knew it, I was done with the album.
And that's the main thing, right? No matter who wrote it, doesn't make a difference as long as you like the song.
Well, it's more than that for myself. I have to have some sort of a connection to it. Either it has to be something that I have experienced or can relate to in some sort of way in my life. Which every song on this album is that.
So everything you sing is personal?
Yeah, I've never kept a diary. I've never kept some sort of a journal. So my albums have always, for the most part, been my journals.
Hi, Excess Granite. It's me, Janet, and you're on my new video shoot. I'll rock with you. Come on. Is that good enough? I wanna rock with you.
Rock With You, and this for me is the video I've been looking for because it's strictly dancing. It's all about performance, and that's what our fans want to see, that's what I want to see, what the record label wants to see, and right now where we're at, we need to give the people what they want.
It's a club video. Have you ever heard of the Blitz Kids? The Blitz Kids were a group of club kids in England in the 80s that went to a club called Blitz. And this is kind of a takeoff from that, even though they were way more far out than what you see us, but it's like the Blitz Kids of 2008. And it's actually the first kind of club video that I've ever done.
This is just the beginning, from the hot dance video to the next. It's been about 6.5 years since we toured. It's been about 3 or 4 years since we shot this type of a video. And I really want to let everybody know this is about giving back to the fans who've been supportive of her over the years.
The vision, I think for me, I just wanted to sort of bring Janet back to the visionary style that she's had in the past, and I wanted to bring it to like video and bring it back with a little add of contemporary dance and sort of house and upbeat and who Janet is. It took me and Ed at least a day and a half to come up with the routine, but vision-wise, as for like the whole piece and, you know, the in-between stuff, it probably took more than a week.
Once this is a straight performance video, it's like you put this on, this is Janet dancing. I mean, feedback was cool, the record did well, people got to see Janet happy, looking great. But this video is about, this is what Janet does. This is like going back to the core fans, hoping the new fans see it, and this is her stamp. This is where she made her mark, dance and performance. That's a big difference.
All right, here we go. Play the music.
I want to rock with you.
I want to rock with you.
Strawberries make everything sexy, yeah. Sexy, yeah. Wanna rock with you. I want to rock. Wanna rock with you. Wanna rock with you. I want to rock.
All right, bring it back. Bring it back. Thanks, Mark. That was sweet. We had like let's get them out and just have a replay.
Sam's really talented. I love his energy. He loves dance.
A little bit more of that panning, Mark, left to right. And now slowly, Mark, forward, forward, forward. You've got to let Janet lead you back.
And his excitement and his passion for it is just it fits in with the rest of us. So I love working with him, and he's a lot of fun, very, very creative.
Sam, was that correct, that turn and look at each other?
Yeah, it was great. You kind of even brushed up. It was cool. I wasn't expecting it, but it looked cool.
When we were doing feedback, he wanted to do a video that was seamless, literally seamless. He wanted us to run the number from top to bottom, program the camera, just all one take. And we were going to do it like that. And then we thought it might be good just to at least have 2 cuts, and it wound up being 3 cuts in the video, but still it's going to be seamless. But we were going to do it where it's just from top to bottom.
Okay, you have to turn, because he's just as bad as I am. You can turn it off now, he's getting embarrassed.
Here we go. Play the music.
Strawberries make everything sexy, yeah. Sexy, yeah.
this is the first edition of the things we do for Janet.
Only for Janet.
You can go around the set and see the other things we do for Janet.
I have this feather weave creation. No, it's amazing. It's see-through, fitted. I actually was begging to have this dress because I thought it was ridiculous, but they cut out the fingers.
I'm glad they gave you what you was begging for.
Yeah, I was begging for this
not to have this outfit. They put the Buster's brother on set in a corset. But wait, this is the gag. They're like, dance full out with his own. So I'm like, funny.
I mean, they were really far out. Blue lips, bald heads, just really incredible looking back in the 80s and dressed very, very different. So that's really what, you notice some of the kids, they have lace in their hair. It's really cool, the different makeup, and even my haircut being short in the back and long in the front. Just a different vibe.
Here we go. Play the music.
We just finished one scene and we're going to break for lunch for 30 minutes and then we're going to come back through the hall and go into the other side of the room and do the last part of the video. All right, see you later in a minute. And you were fine. You weren't that very.
I want to rock with you.
Rock With You would follow as the second single, released on the 5th of February 2008. The Eurodisco dance track was written by Neo, Jermaine Dupri and Eric Stamil, and produced by the latter two. Janet had supposedly wished for the track Love to be the follow-up single, but the label opted for Rock With You instead. The single would again receive positive reviews from critics who enjoyed the retro futuristic sound and commending the song's elements of house music. In an interview, Janet explained that the song was created for the gay community, and soon after the song was released, she was awarded the Vanguard Award at the 19th Annual GLAAD Media Awards, honouring her contributions in promoting equal rights among the gay community. Unfortunately, the song had minimal success, only being able to reach the bubbling under Hot 100 singles chart and the top 20 of the Hot Dance Club Songs chart.
Talk with your body, don't say anything at all. I want to rock with you, rock with you. Wanna rock with you. I want to rock, wanna rock with you. Wanna rock with you. I want to rock, wanna rock with sexy high. Shadows dancing on the wall. Can you see me? Let's dance. Talk with your body, don't say anything at all. I want to rock with you. Come on! Y'all know the words. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Love would be released to Urban Contemporary Radio on the 11th of February 2008 as the third single from Discipline. Written and produced by the same team behind lead single Feedback, The song received generally positive reviews from music critics. However, no music video was produced and the song had limited chart success, only managing to reach number 34 on the US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart. Released on the 22nd of February 2008, Discipline would debut at number 1 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart, selling 181,000 copies, making it Janet's 6th number 1 studio album. The new music received mixed to positive reviews from most music critics, with much of the criticism directed at themes of the songs being too surface level and not digging deep enough or making any bold statements like in some of her earlier records. The album went on to sell around 600,000 copies in the US. For the standard edition of the album, it was titled under simply Janet, whereas for the deluxe, it came under her full name, Janet Jackson. Elsewhere, the album achieved success in Canada, where it would peak at number 3, and in Switzerland, where it landed at number 9. In Japan, the album would also debut at number 9, with 19,839 copies sold, and was certified gold, going on to sell over 100,000 copies. Discipline was deemed a commercial failure in the UK, spending only 1 week on the albums chart and peaking at number 63 with just 3,914,000 copies sold, but did manage to peak at number 5 on the UK R&B album chart.
Why is discipline? It's a sense of freedom. A gift of freedom. It's allowed me to create, to explore, having this discipline, and be free with my exploration and my creativity. Having this type of discipline in my life.
Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, Discipline, new album, out now.
Kiss my forehead.
On the 18th of March 2008, Can't Be Good was issued as the 4th and final single from the album. It was written and produced by Dee Doe and Go and Neo and spoke about Janet's then relationship with Jermaine Dupri. Can't Be Good received mostly positive reviews from music critics who praised it for being smooth and tender and one of the better mid-tempo tracks on Discipline. Again, no music video was produced for the track and Can't Be Good would only manage to peak at number 76 on the US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart and number 20 on the US Adult R&B Songs chart.
This can't be, this can't be love.
And we were actually going to tour last year. And I was asked to by the company if I would consider not touring and going back into the studio and making the album, then going on tour. So we've got a whole set list already prepared, a whole stage already prepared. Most of the work is already done. So it's just a matter of tweaking things here and there now that there's a new album. And I feel really, really good about it. I think it's going to be the most exciting tour that we've done, really. The most fun we'll have.
Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Feedback, 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 feedback.
By June 2008, Island ceased any further investment in the record, and Janet expressed her dissatisfaction with the overall promotion of Discipline, confirming that there would be no further single releases. A few months later, a spokesperson for the label told Billboard that they hadn't experienced the results that they would have liked to have seen from the album. In September that year, whilst on her Rock With You North American tour, Janet parted company with Island Records. Janet commented that there were some people who just didn't like the direction she took with the album. Following the commercial disappointment of Discipline, Janet would release her second greatest hits album the following year, entitled Number Ones, through Interscope, Geffen, A&M Records and Universal Music Enterprises.
You came
Whilst not the strongest album in her discography, Discipline contains some of her most enjoyable up-tempo tracks and definitely feels like an underrated album that deserved more recognition at the time, and absolutely worth revisiting if you haven't listened to it in a while. Thanks for watching.
Go.